Gang, 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 gang. What's poppin', man? Welcome back to another live. Most definitely welcome back to another live, man. Y'all already know what's up. This your boy Connor Slaughter. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna give people a little more time to come in though. Let me make sure this mic sound good too. I know when I move it, it get a little crazy. Let me see where I'm at with it. Let me see where I'm at with this mic, gang. Okay, bet. Yeah, the mic is most definitely up. Man, top of the day, man. Merry Christmas to everybody out there, most definitely. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. To all you lovely folks out there. How everybody doing? Hopefully everybody had a blessed time, had a blessed day, had a Merry Christmas. You feel me? I know a lot of people out there didn't get to celebrate this holiday accordingly. A lot of people out there probably went with their family members. You know, um, a lot of people out there didn't get to eat meals. At the end of the day, though, if you had a meal and you enjoyed yourself, you feel me? Then that's what's up. You feel me? If you had a meal and you enjoyed yourself, you was with the family. You know what I'm saying? You was, um, even if you was by yourself, even if you was just chilling. Because I know sometimes, always, some people don't always want to be around the family. I don't know why, but I know sometimes a lot of people don't want to do that. They be on their bullshit. Um, I feel like you should want to be around the people that love you, gang. You should. You should want to be around the people that love you. You hear me? The people that support you. And the people that, got your best interests at heart. Not the people that just want to use you and shit like that. Because anybody that want to use you, gang, you most likely you want to get rid of them. You want to move them around. You don't want them in your life. And nowadays, there's a lot of people out here trying to use you. Not only use you, they want to use your energy. You feel me? They wanna use your energy, man. And that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy to me. It's like one of those things to where like you can't allow them to use their energy up because the moment you do, gang, you draining yourself. The moment you do, at that very moment, you're unconsciously knowing that you're giving them everything you work for, everything you built. You feel me? Everything you shaped. That's what you giving up. Definitely when you let them tempt you. See, a lot of y'all out there, you want that company, you want that validation from somebody. When life don't require validation. Hmm? Life don't require validation. It requires you to be validated by what you do yourself. It requires you to validate every move and every step you make. You know what I'm saying? In life. Now, if you one of them people who looking for validation, you looking for the credit from another motherfucker to tell you, yo, I like the way you doing that, and you feel me? I think you shouldn't move this way. You should move this way. At the end of the day, I don't think none of that right there is real. You feel me? What's real is what's real in your mind and your heart. You know what I'm talking about? You got to stop letting people shape shift your feelings and your mood. You got to stop letting people shape shift your feelings and your mood. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people out there, gang, it's easily to be moved, or they moods are easily tampered with or easily bothered. I used to be one of them motherfuckers. I can't lie to you. And I found out that when I let people do that, they control me. They control me. I no longer control myself, but they control me. When I let them shape shift my mood, my feelings, my emotions. You know what I'm saying? Emotions is motions and feelings that's moving, that's on a path, that's, in a flow. And the moment somebody grab those and able to control those, and they able to take hold of you just by those emotions, gang, it's a wrap for you. You can hang it up. You feel me? You can get at a Merry Christmas. You kiss that Merry Christmas goodbye. Mhm. I feel like so many of us, you know what I'm saying, until we learn this knowledge of who to tamper with, what energy to tamper with, who not to deal with, who not to be around, you fall in loops and you fall in holes, gang. You know what I'm saying? You might take what you back then would call losses. And I don't necessarily call them losses because ain't nothing in life a loss. It's a lesson. Everything is a lesson. You feel me? And I say that because it either taught you one or two things. It taught you how not to deal with the things you went through, or how to deal with the things you went through and, cope and, adapt, or get rid of the baggage that you just dealt with. Never move in that position again. Never move in that platform, that field again. So I look at life like, damn, when I go through something, it don't be a loss. It's a lesson. It's teaching you something. It's teaching you whether you want to go through that again or not go through it again. See, you got to learn it the first time around. Some of y'all don't. You know, a lot of us don't. A lot of us don't get it the first time around. It take us a few times to bump our heads, but at the end of the day, once you get it the third time, gang, it shouldn't take you a fourth time to get fucked, to get brutalized, to get abused, to get stamped on, to get your emotions played with, your mind fucked. It shouldn't take you a fourth time for all those things to take place to you, for you to understand, hey, yo, look, this ain't meant to take place. You feel me? That's just something, to me, it's like that's just something you love. That's just something you love dealing with. That's just something you love putting up with, or you used to, That's just something that came from your environment, but it got baggaged or packaged along with you when you came along. And I feel like a lot of people can drop that shit, like a bad habit. You can get rid of it. It's you gotta train, or actually you gotta retrain, re-engineer the shit that you've been taught, the emotions you've been embedded with, all those I hate you ass feelings, all those fuck you, all those I don't need you ass feelings, all those it's me against the world ass feelings. Because at the end of the day, you need somebody out there. We all need each other, right? And that's the truth. We definitely all need each other. So it's so many people out here, gang, that just don't get that, And I hate to say it, sometimes they get it when it's too late. And when it's too late, it don't make no sense for them to get it, god damn it. You know, and I don't look at that as a loss. I look at that as a lesson. But at the end of the day, for them, it's a lesson that, they can't come back from. I hate seeing people involve themselves in things they can't come back from. Like, no, me personally, I don't even want to be involved with you if you involved in some shit you can't come back from. Because that's, that eventually gonna wash down on me. It's gonna trickle down on me. And next thing you know, I'm gonna be in some bullshit I can't come back from. That's how a lot of friends and a lot of people that hang with each other, they get into beef. You feel me? They get into little drama and situations that they know nothing about, because the person they was dealing with had some problems that they couldn't come back from, or some problems that was undealt with. You feel me? You got to be able to deal with all that. You got to be able to hash that shit in the bud, nip it in the bud. You got to be able to deal with these problems accordingly. And if you can't, gang, the world gonna eat you up. The world gonna eat you up. I've been seeing the world eat people up like for years, literally for years, and they can't do nothing about it. They can't do nothing about it. They try to sit and figure it out, like, damn, what's going on? How do I tackle this? How do I handle this? How do I stop this from narrating the way I'm living, or from dictating the moods I'm making? At the end of the day, if you ain't emotionally equipped, and if you can't control your emotions, you're going to lose every time. They say the strong survive. And I don't think they meant physically strong. I know they meant mentally. Your mind is a terrible thing to waste. They always tell us that. They always told us that for years. But at the end of the day, it's like this. If you mentally losing out here, you feel me? That means you lost the path of your moral compass. You lost your spiritual path. You lost your grounding connections. You lost, your energetical, your energetical connections to the universe. You lost a lot of that inside shit because you so stuck on the outside world. And usually that's how it be. But listening to Hassan Campbell, man, shout out to Hassan Campbell, man. He the GOAT. Hassan Campbell the GOAT, man. And I say that to say this because everything he say, you know, I know usually a lot of people be hating on Hassan, but that man got knowledge, man. You feel me? That man got knowledge, man. And it's not too many of those type of people out here, man. There's not too many of those type of guys out here, man. Those type of fathers, those type of husbands. There's not too many of those type of men out here that's really trying to hit in your soul, that's trying to penetrate where it hurts at and make you feel what he's saying. You feel me? So, excuse me. Shout out to Hassan Campbell, man. Shout out to Hassan Campbell, man. Everything that brother say, you feel me, it hit different because, you know, he's saying some shit other people won't say or people scared to say because they trying to follow a trend. Everybody want to be cool, right? Everybody want to follow this trend. You know what I'm saying? It's 2024. Everybody want to be aligned with the same trend, with the same bullshit, the same boasts, the same motives. And I'm noticing that. You know, me always was different, gang. I always stuck out. I always, you know, made sure I didn't fit in with the crowd. Whatever trend they was doing, fuck y'all trend. I am a trend. You feel me? I am a trend. I set trends. But at the end of the day, the trends that's been set nowadays, the drills, the school shootings. Like I said, I did a video. We had a school shooting, man, in Madison. Condolences to the families that lost the souls. You feel me? It was a teacher that was lost and it was a student that was lost. Condolences to them. But all that shit, gang, we got to re-narrate this, man. We got to re-narrate it because at the end of the day, we all we got. You know what I'm saying? We all we got. I don't give a fuck if you don't know me and I don't know you. We all we got. You know what I'm saying? And until people start recognizing that, ain't shit gonna change. Until people take initiative and acknowledge that we are all we got, ain't nothing gonna change. The best way for me is I learned to separate from all, you know, that ain't aligned with the we all we got mode, the positive. You feel me? The straight we should all live and help each other mode. Like, gang, I gotta separate from shit like that because we've been living like that for years and we see what it got us. Nothing. The results ain't shit. You know, they really ain't. Right now today, like in Milwaukee, it was 3 shootings already. 3 shootings. You know, I heard it was a 18-year-old male shot dead and a 30-year-old woman shot dead. Crazy. Christmas? Like, who thinks somebody will get the shooting out here on Christmas? Now, don't get it twisted. This Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I already know how I get this bitch like Chicago. But at the end of the day, my nigga, that's how you know people, the humans out here, gang, is soulless. They ain't got no conscience. Like, they low conscious. They low vibrating. You know what I'm saying? They frequency so low it don't make no motherfucking sense. And at the end of the day, somebody or something bigger got to step in. You feel me? Because, like I said, it's so many murders going on, gang. It's so much shit going on, man. I seen some young ass kids chasing the police running from them. These kids got switches in that thing, chasing their ass. And that shit fucked me up because I'm like, what the fuck? You feel me? Like really? Y'all sworn to protect the community. What the fuck is y'all running for? What the fuck is they running for? All them motherfucking guns in that car and ammunition. At the end of the day, gang, it's like we gonna have to protect ourselves, and you know we got to stand up for ourselves. You feel me? We got to stand up for ourselves. We got to stand up as a community. We got to stand up as leaders in our neighborhoods. We got to stand up as speakers, and we got to stand up as you know what I'm saying, voices for the people who can't speak or the people who scared to speak. At the end of the day, I feel like we gotta voice opinions that can resonate with everybody around us that want to live. A lot of you motherfuckers out there don't want to live. A lot of you motherfuckers don't care about life. A lot of motherfuckers out here, gang, they doing anything for $1. And that's what's crazy. That money will make. Don't look. They said don't let the money make you make the money. A lot of motherfuckers out here, they letting the money make them. These young kids, these younger generations, gang. I'm talking about from the men and women, gang. It's crazy as a motherfucker because they letting the money make them. And you know what I mean by that? The money making them do all type of heinous shit, evil shit. They killing motherfuckers. They backdooring motherfuckers. They jealous. Man, I'm telling you, you give a motherfucker $1,000, they'll kill you dead. And that's sad. That's sad. Before he go find a job or before he go find an honest hustle, before the nigga even go DoorDash, that nigga kill you dead. Nigga kill you dead, gang. That's some shit I never understood. Definitely with the black community, gang, because the only people the black community killing is black. You feel me? They ain't out there killing no hunkies. They ain't doing nothing to no Chinese people. When that shit did take place with the Chinese people and that black man, you seen that shit got shut down. They stopped playing with their ass. You hear me? So it's like, why in the fuck we still out here killing each other? We might as well link together, my nigga, and build something. And that's something Hassan Campbell was just saying on his live. He like, you know what? It's other content creators out here. It's other people that create thumbnails. It's people that's doing videos. People that need to link. You feel me? People that want to link and do work, real business work. And I was like, damn, that's one of the greatest ideas, gang. Because if you look around on any social media platform, any motherfucker that's big already, they not reaching out to nobody that's lesser than them. All the big people on major platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, they not reaching down to no lower level platforms and saying, hey, look, we gonna work together, gang. I'm gonna help you, bring you up. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you some ropes and tips. Like, these niggas don't do none of that shit. And Hassan was saying that, you feel me? Like I said, he be saying some shit a lot of people ain't gonna say. And I ain't heard nobody say this shit, but ain't nobody gonna say that shit. Like, my nigga, we need to work together, and that's simple as that. You feel me? Some of you niggas already can't stay alive until 2025. We done had so many deaths, man. RIP. But some niggas can't stay alive to 2025. I want to stay alive, nigga. I want to stay alive. I want to stay eating. I want to stay breathing, looking at my family. You feel me? Loving on my family. I want to stay alive until 2025. You niggas out here don't want to stay alive. You want to involve yourself in every little situation, every event, every activity around Milwaukee. And at the end of the day, when you find yourself dead or your people find you dead, you feel me? Now they gotta mourn you, and it ain't a sad moment. Like, you feel me? You ain't in one of the horriblest places of your life no more. But at the end of the day, it's sad for the people that's physically looking at it. They gotta watch your ass. Like, damn, we told him to stay out them streets. We told that boy stop fucking with them niggas. We told that boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it get real. Excuse me. It get real. And when it get real, gang, it gets sad. I hate that part, though. When it get real, it gets sad. You feel me? Because everybody can't play the tough role forever. You can't play that tough forever, gang. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't that tough. Everybody got a soft bone in them. Everybody got a soft bone in them, my nigga. You lose somebody right now, my nigga, you're going to break down some way, some shape, some fashion. You might not shed tears, but in some way, shape, form, or fashion, you're going to break down. It's going to hurt you. It's going to hit you. It's going to affect you. And if that affects you and you're aware of that, my nigga, why can't nothing else affect you? I be wondering that about these street niggas. Like, gang, nothing else affect you niggas out here? How in the fuck you niggas want to drill, kill all day, gang? You don't want to live. You don't want to let live. You don't want to see nobody else live and having fun, having, you know what I'm saying, enjoying their life. You feel me? Today was one of the most important days. And not only because the smiles that was on people's faces, you know what I'm saying? But I think that was actually the smiles that was on the children and the adults' faces when they got things that they opened. Me personally, I can care less for the Christmas shit. I don't give a fuck what I get. Fuck that shit at the end of the day. But, you know, seeing other people smiling and happy, man. There was so many kids who ain't have presents, who ain't have gifts. You know what I'm saying? And I seen some shit on the news where it was a group of people. They was out there passing out gifts. They was giving out presents to kids and shit like that, gang, to families who couldn't afford things for their family, which was what's up. I like that. You feel me? Because like I said, I always want to open up, you know, something like a nonprofit organization to where I'm helping people. I'm looking out for people, whether it's feeding them, clothing them. I don't give a fuck what I got to be doing. I'm going to do it out of my pocket. But at the end of the day, I want to look out for people because I remember it was a time when I was out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had to be, but it was a time when I was out there and people was looking out for me. So to be able to give back, my nigga, and to know that you got the heart to give back, that means a lot, my nigga. That means a lot. To me, that means a lot. I don't give a fuck what it means to y'all, but having a heart to give back, having a heart to love, having a heart to care for somebody else, my nigga, having a heart to, you feel me, like not want to see nobody go through hardship, homeless, not want to see nobody getting brutalized and fucked up, gang. That means a lot, my nigga. You feel me? Because that matters most out here in the world. What matters most is us. Like, if we link together and click together, you feel me, and unite a little more, gang, a lot of shit would be better, but it's so much evil shit going on. That's crazy, and everybody's so evil. It's like one thing go wrong, my nigga, everybody, they want to turn up on everybody. You feel me? I was riding tonight. I'm like, damn, you feel me? I'm riding in traffic and I'm thinking, I said, you know what? It's probably a nigga right in this lane that I'm in that's ready to kill something right now. That nigga ready to kill something right now. I'm talking about that nigga saying it to himself right behind that wheel. Like, I wish a nigga would. I wish a nigga would. I'ma take their fucking face off. And that's sad. And I guarantee it's a black nigga saying this. And I guarantee I put it on my dead daddy soul. I guarantee that nigga gonna knock another black nigga off. He ain't finna go kill no white man. I ain't saying he should, and I ain't promoting that. But I'm just saying, like, look at the mindset. The mindset of people, the mindset of these niggas, the mindset of these black people, these African Americans, whatever the fuck you want to call them. The mindset is fucked up. It's fucked up. And what's even worse is ain't nobody trying to change it. You don't see nobody out there on the motherfucking street corners no more trying to speak that positive shit, because if they do, somebody's shunning them down, somebody's shutting them up. You feel me? It's some more negative shit coming out the speakers or coming off the TV that's what you call that? Distracting everybody. Because that's all it is. It's a distraction from the real shit, from the truth, you know, from the truth. So it's like, but why? Why is the lie more easily spreaded than the truth? You feel me? Nobody want to learn the truth. Nobody want to learn shit but how to kill each other, how to hurt each other, how to harm each other, how to make each other feel worse, or how to talk about each other, how to backstab each other, how to talk about each other behind their back. Gang, I don't get it. I never got it. And that's why I separate myself. Like I said, I always been one of them niggas who just separate. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I'm going to separate. I'm going to stay quiet. I ain't going to speak. I ain't going to talk. I ain't got two words for you, nigga. If it ain't about business, if it ain't about empowering, if it ain't about elevating, if it ain't about motivation, if it ain't about inspiration, yeah, I might talk my shit here and there. But at the end of the day, man, 75% of my life is fucking all about going up. 75% of my life is fucking all about moving ahead, moving forward, and moving anybody else that's behind me or that's with me and want to learn with me, moving them forward too, teaching them too. Each one teach one. So whatever knowledge I get and I obtain, I pass it down. I make sure I do. I pass it to the next person. I pass it to my mans. I pass it to my moms. I pass it to my brothers. I pass it to my sister. You know, I give it to the wife. I teach the kids. At the end of the day, it's a lot of niggas out here that ain't teaching shit about how to sell drugs, how to kill, how to hate. And it's only our people, gang. It's our people. It's our people. To me, I ain't gonna lie. I be feeling like sometimes I be feeling like black people the most less or lowest conscious people. And I might be wrong. Don't get it twisted. We got heart and all this shit. We care. Yeah, we love, all this shit. But at the end of the day, my nigga, and some people are like, well, it was because of this. It was because of that. Okay, shut all that bitch ass shit up. Let's just think for a minute, my nigga. Now I'm grown. I can't blame it on none of that bitch ass shit that everybody gonna say. At the end of the day, I think some people out there just so fucking low conscious. You feel me? And me, when I started recognizing how low my conscious level was, and I started noticing that, because I'm like, damn, I'm talking about people. I'm judging people. You feel me? I'm saying this, I'm saying that. Everything I complain about, I'm acting like life ain't worth it. You feel me? You ever had one of them days where you woke up and you just acting like life ain't worth it? You complaining about all this shit. You ain't even happy and satisfied that you just woke up, motherfucker. Because there's somebody out there who didn't wake up. There's somebody out there who ain't got all this shit you complaining about. So while you complaining, it's somebody that's willing to switch your place. You feel me? So I had to recognize that shit. And I started looking around like, you feel me? Let me put these different lenses on and look at life in a different perspective. That's when I started recognizing, like, damn, everybody is on a lower level. Everybody conscious level, low as hell. When you look at the other races, though, they hot, nigga, they helping each other. They community helping each other. Neighborhood watch. They looking out for each other. Kids at the school, everybody bringing food. They come into your door knocking. Hey, how you doing? We see you just moved in the neighborhood. You hungry? You want something to eat? Oh, we made y'all a dish, a platter. Yeah, sometimes you can't trust everybody. Sometimes you can't trust things, but damn, why? You see, what's crazy is, you know, you get what you think. And I said this before. Life works so crazy. The universe so cold, and our minds is even, you know, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Remember I said that, but you get what you think about. Remember I said that in the video before, right? So the way our minds work, when you think negative, you get negative. When you think positive, you get positive. Why is it that you always got to think negative about somebody? Black people. Why in the fuck we always got to think negative about somebody ASAP? Oh, no, that nigga might be on one. Oh no, that nigga might be my nigga. You can be with a you can be with a Dominican motherfucker who related to the president and he look half black, but just because he look black and almost thugged out, you gonna say he on this and that. You feel me? At the end of the day, that's where your mindset go. Why your mindset go there? That's what's wrong with the world now, gang. They mindset so fucked up. Is it because they childhoods was fucked up? Is it because it's the way they perceive things? Is it because they haven't choose to look at it from the other way? And I started looking at shit from another way. I said, fuck all that. I'm tired of looking at shit for, I'm tired of overthinking. Sometimes they say, don't think too much. I'm tired of overthinking. And when you think too much, my nigga, you drive yourself crazy. When you think too much, you drive yourself crazy. No bullshit. I done drove myself crazy so many times. Like, I'm tired of thinking, just do. Just act. And when you act out of a positive, you know what I'm saying? Form, a final form, a positive final form of yourself, your higher self. Don't think. When you get to thinking, you overthink. Then you get to think, what if this don't work? What if that don't work? Now all you're doing is jinxing the shit not to work. Now all you're doing is speaking that shit into existence, not to work. I know a lot of you motherfuckers did that out there. You went on a job interview or some shit, or you filled out for a job application, or you waiting on something, you feel me? You waiting on a check or something. You like, damn, I know it's finna come. I know it's finna come. And then that little voice in the back of your head, like, well, maybe it won't. And all of us, or maybe it won't work. And that shit take place just like that because your subconscious believed it more than what you was trying to trick yourself to believe. It's so many people doing that around us, gang. And then yet once they trick themselves, they start taking it out on you. You feel me? Because they trick themselves, because they confused about life. They take it out on you. They want to hate you. They want to kill you. They want to blame you for this. They want to blame you for that. That's what the world full of right now, my nigga. Definitely the black community. Definitely in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Like I said, like if we came together, if we sat down and talked, if we communicated a little more, you feel me? I believe a lot of shit will be more understood. A lot of problems won't be solved right away, but a lot of problems will be understood. And therefore, since we understand them, we're able to, you feel me, hone in on them and analyze them a little more and deal with them in a better fashion or form. I also feel like if we got together a little more, learn about each other, like shit, learn about your neighbors, my nigga. The 5 neighbors next to you. Actually, shit, 2 to your left, 2 to your right. Do you know them? Do you know if anything was to go down, would they have your back? Do you know if your house was on fire, would they call the police for you? You feel me? Don't nobody in my motherfucking neighborhood know their neighbors. The neighbors that do know their neighbors, they know their neighbors from probably asking or begging for something. 9 times out of 10. But they don't just know them like regularly. What you call that? Willingly check or some shit like that. You know, when a motherfucker send the police to come check on you, whatever the fuck they call that. But we don't know our neighbors like that, gang, even though we should. Even though the Bible said that. For everybody that believe in God in the Bible said that. So at the end of the day, it's like, gang, why in the fuck we so fearful to know our neighbors? All because they black, and all because what the title, the black title, it comes with a whole bunch of, you feel me? It comes with a whole bunch of repetition. It comes with, they might rob you, they get you, they set you up, they'll backdoor you, all this extra shit. Why in the fuck why is that our title? And when would it change? That's what I want to know. Like, when will black people change that fucking title? Now, don't get it twisted. There's some out there that's changing that title. You feel me? It's some celebrities out there that's changing. You got basketball people, football players, young ones. You know what I'm saying? Not all the ones on the essay cases and all the pedo cases. No, I'm talking about the real ones. The real ones, gang. The real ones who be out there with the shorties, who be out there with their family, who be out there, you feel me, going through shit, doing shit for people. Looking out for people, those. Not the other motherfuckers, though. But I'm just saying, like, man, look, at the end of the day, man, when we realize that, man, we better off together than not together, gang. I think we'll wake up and smell the coffee, but shit. I heard somebody say it'll never be able to change. Who's that? Big homie CC. Shout out Big homie CC. He said the hip hop shit will never be able to change because the blood shit. But the hip hop shit is the black people. The hip hop shit is the community, the black community. We created hip hop. So at the end of the day, that means if we can't change due to the fact of the blood shit, like damn, so motherfuckers stereotyping us to forever be the same. Not Big homie CC, but in general. Because these ain't his words. He hearing it from other sources. You feel me? At the end of the day, I feel like we are able to change. And I think it takes a willing community to make other willing communities change, almost like they do with laws and bills. When one state passes a law and a bill, and the other states, feel that law or that bill resonate with their state, they pass the same law or bill. You know what I'm saying? Like with the marijuana law. You feel me? How Wisconsin didn't pass it, and a lot of other states passed it, or if Wisconsin passed it, I don't know. Wisconsin's so fucking confused. This city crazy, man. Milwaukee, Wisconsin crazy. But at the end of the day, other cities was passing it. They was with it. Okay. So I look at it like that. Why can't we change like that, gang? Why can't we change the title on ourselves and, you know what I'm saying, the knowing of us as a community as a whole, you feel me? And do that slowly but surely, just like they do bills. Let me tell you why, because nobody willing to do it. Ain't nobody willing to do that. Ain't nobody willing to stand up and take 6 months out there fighting, you feel me, not getting no results right away, but still fighting and standing up strong, my nigga, and not going down without, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucking fight and never hearing no. Ain't nobody willing to do that. Definitely not in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Ain't nobody willing to do that. Ain't nobody standing up for shit. You feel me? They standing up for the wrong shit. You'll get a motherfucker arguing you up and down about some shoes or some shit. You'll get a black motherfucker arguing up and down about a blunt, about a wood, but they ain't finna argue up and down about no positive shit about buying no house. They ain't finna argue you up and down about buying no land. I don't see no niggas on no corner or selling no weed and dope arguing with you about buying no land and no house. These niggas, listen, them niggas focused on themselves, gang. And at the end of the day, them niggas ain't doing shit. And if they was doing shit, then look, the shit they doing, why ain't nobody else doing? Don't nobody want to do that shit. That shit ain't leading nobody to nothing but death or jail or being a snitch. Because 9 times out of 10, now you got to deal with the police. You got to rat somebody out. You got to rat the bigger plug out. Like, all that shit is facade, gang. But why being yourself is corny? Why being yourself is a cornball? Why going to school and getting an education and learning a couple skills and trades is being a cornball? Why? I never understood that, my nigga. We all need those knowledges. Notice I said knowledges. We all need those skills. We all need those talents. At the end of the day, why is that? I never got it, man. I never got it. But y'all niggas promote killing and drilling. Definitely the rap niggas, they promote killing and drilling. Low key, gang, I be hating the shit I put out sometimes. I love my music, don't get it twisted, but I don't always like talking about that rap. That kill them, shoot them up, bang, bang shit. But at the end of the day, you know what they say, you got to fit in. They say you got to fit in. Once you get in, you can change it up. I'm not the type of nigga that want to fit in. That's why I always come out the gate changing it up. You feel me? But that's the way of the world now. What they say, why in the young niggas? Well, somebody need to teach these young niggas something, gang. These young niggas dying. These young niggas ain't even living to get old. Somebody need to teach these young ass niggas something. You hear me? Somebody need to teach these young ass niggas how to live. See, that's the thing. When grandma and papa was alive, it was moral values. They was living long. These niggas, they shortening life. They shorten the lifespan. I'm talking about gang. And they skipped the whole generation with it. They shortening the lifespan of, you feel me? These young was 15, 16, 14, 11-year-old. I think he 12 now. They trying to sentence him as an adult. He killed his mama for a VR. He killed his mama. You hear me? And that's deep for a VR. Was he black? Did you ask me, was he? Of course he was black. You know this. But usually sometimes it be white people. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to you hunkies out there. At the end of the day, sometimes it be the white motherfuckers. But I love the white motherfuckers. I love black motherfuckers too, but I don't love the stupid people. Motherfuckers got to stop being stupid. That's what it is. I don't love the stupid people. And if we can train them stupid people, teach their ass, gang, calm your stupid ass down. Get a little smarter. You feel me? Then maybe that'll save some motherfuckers. You feel me? Maybe that'll save some motherfuckers. Like my brother, he was telling me a story the other day. Shout out Kruger Kamikaze. Y'all go subscribe to his podcast, man. Just the Thought. It's called Just the Thought podcast. At the end of the day, he was saying some shit like he was listening to this cop tell a story about how he pulled this couple over. You know, it was a male and female couple, and they were speeding. He pulled them over, but he let them go with a warning. You feel me? And when he let them go, you know, he said he really didn't want to arrest them. You feel me? So he was feeling good that day. He let them go. Here, y'all go. I'll let y'all go to warning. He let them go to warning, gang. I think like what, 20 miles or so later, they did. Ambulance call. You feel me? It was a car crash, a bad car crash, horrible car crash. It was the why was it why it was the same couple gang? Why was it the same fucking couple he pulled over? Like literally. And the cop cried, bro. Said the cop was crying. He was in tears. You know, it fucked him up because he like, damn, if I would have arrested them, if I would have took them to jail, gang, they ass would have still been alive. But you know, I say that to say this, like some people they don't get it until they get it. And I don't mean they get it mentally. Some people don't get it until they physically get it, until they TV turned off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Shout out Kendrick Lamar. But you know, and that's sad, gang. That's sad. And sometimes it be the motherfuckers you was telling the whole time, like, gang, calm your ass down. Something gonna happen to you, bro. You got a whole different path you could be running down. You got a whole different path you could be living. You know what I'm saying? You got a family that love you. You got people that care about you. It be them people, the ones you was telling to chill out, bro. You don't need to be that active. You don't need all that attention on you. Motherfuckers gonna hate you. You feel motherfuckers gonna hate you. It be them niggas. It be the niggas that you was always telling, gang, you doing too much. Motherfuckers gonna be jealous of you. And then the moment motherfuckers get jealous of them, they plotting to kill them, plotting to take them out, gang. That's why I never been that nigga. I've been the observer. I always observe. I pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I pay attention. I make sure I double check. I make sure I do my research. And if it's not resonating with me, I don't vibe with it. Simple as that. If it's not resonating with me, I don't want to learn about it. I'm not dealing with it. I ain't putting up with it. Simple as that. Some of you niggas, you put up with anything because you want to be accepted. Yeah. You know who you is. Some of you niggas put up with anything because you want to be accepted. You want to be looked at as this Martian. You want to be looked at as this villain. You want to be looked at as this big super time hero. Bitch, nigga, stop. You yourself. Just be yourself. You feel me? Whether that's a cornball, whether that's an alpha, whether that's a beta, whether that's a whatever the fuck it is, be yourself. Being yourself gonna be the best. You. Being yourself gonna get you farther than being anybody else, gang. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I think a lot of young dudes out here and young females out here, gang, you know, speaking of that, man, it was a 15-year-old, what, 14? No, the little boy was 12, found dead in the car. And they arrested a 15-year-old, right? And once the 15-year-old get arrested, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, too, once the 15-year-old get arrested, the 15-year-old told and said it was another guy in the car that gave him the gun. And you feel me? And he pointed it at the boy, and the boy said, "Don't point no gun at me." And he said, what he said? He said, "Say I won't," some shit like that, gang. And pulled the trigger, killed the little boy, took his life. That fast. That fast. You feel me? That fast. Life is that short, and being in certain positions, my nigga, it can end that fast. 15 seconds worth of fame. 15 seconds worth of fame. So where the boy dad was at? Where the fuck was the boy dad at? In Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Where the fuck was his dad at? We already know where his mama was at. Nowhere around. I don't know where she was at. Nowhere around. Condolences to the family. But at the end of the day, like, I'm tired of seeing this shit too amongst black people, gang. You feel me? Don't get it twisted. It's shit that take place all over the country with all other races. But at the end of the day, nigga, we need to clean up in our shit. We need to get our shit together. And they say you can't start nowhere but start in your house. Once you start in your house straight, then where you go? Huh? Nobody ever answered that for me. Okay, motherfucker, you said, well, everybody talk about they want to get everybody straight, and we can do this, we can change. You need to start at home. Okay, once you start at home, motherfucking home and straight enough for you to manage the outside life outside of home. Because at the end of the day, that is two different dimensions of life. We got the inside and outside. Once it's straight enough for you to manage that, gang, then where you go with it, right? Where do you go spreading this message? Like Jesus, when Jesus left, where was he at? What the Bible say he was at? He was with the sick people. He wasn't with the motherfuckers that was healed. He was with the sick people, the people that was sick, the people that was fucked up, the people, you hear me? He was trying to teach them something because the people that's healed already, they know this information. And since they know it, they better use it, because those that know get whipped with many stripes. Right? And what he mean by that, if you put it in a metaphysical way, my nigga, you already know about certain situations. You get whipped with many stripes because now you're going through the same results. You get hit with plenty problems. You get hit with plenty unwanted problems. You feel me? Unneeded problems. Those are the stripes. And at the end of the day, due to the fact you know this knowledge, you lack to apply this knowledge. You lack to execute this knowledge on your life, in your life. That's real shit. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I've been paying attention to that all my life, and I've been seeing people dying around me. I've been seeing people, um, what y'all call losses. I've been seeing people going through lessons around me. I've been seeing people going through ups and downs. You know, energy oscillate, and at the end of the day, due to the fact it's oscillating, these people don't get it. They don't understand what they still questioning themselves. Why I'm going through this? What's taking place? Why this happening? Why this ain't working? You feel me? Stop asking yourself that. See, now you think too much. You think too much. Just do. You don't do enough. You think too much. And at the end of the day, when you get to thinking too much, gang, you fail. When you get to thinking too much, your mind trick you. My mind playing tricks on me. Gang, real life. And you can't let your mind play tricks on you. King Von mind played tricks on him. Condolences to the family. He got himself tricked out of life, got himself tricked out of an amazing position. And I only say he got himself tricked out of an amazing position because King Von did. He was the only one that was in the position to, control it. He was in position. He was nigga the king of his life. Durkio, you feel me? His mind was playing tricks on him. He tricked himself out of position. It lasted for a while. I'm just naming a few celebrities. A lot of motherfuckers, a lot of them that done died, gang. Not the ones that was set up and died, but the ones that done died on their own free will by being in places they shouldn't have been. They known they shouldn't have been. They known the energy that resided and that resonated with them at that moment of being in that place told them, man, get the fuck out of here. What is you doing here? You know damn well you don't belong here. Get the fuck out of here, Jimmy. What you doing? You feel me? Condolences to them. I never been one of those type of cats, gang. I'm real aware, you feel me, with my intuitions and my inner self. I'm very aware. So at the end of the day, once I feel that energy, see, a lot of you motherfuckers don't feel your energy force field no more. You too distracted. You too distracted from the materialistic things around you, your desires, your wants. You feel me? You too distracted. Your mind keep you distracted. And at the end of the day, when your mind control you, you no longer control the situation. When you're out of control, you're no longer in control. Let me say it again. When you out of control, you're no longer in control. And a lot of niggas out here is out of control in 2024. We seeing it everywhere we look. Killings all over. Murders, rapes, kidnaps. People getting abused. People getting harmed. People getting, I'm talking about gang. Brutalated. I'm talking about, we seeing it. That show you the conscious level of these people. You feel me? That show you the conscious level of these people. Half of them motherfuckers ain't got souls. Believe it or not, half of them motherfuckers ain't got no souls, my nigga. They empty vessels. You better look in that Bible. Go back to Bible. Shout out to Pastor Jennings. Go back to Bible. Half of the motherfuckers is empty vessels. They ain't got no souls, my nigga. You hear me? Half of the motherfuckers is boy, conscious level so low don't make no sense. Conscious level so low they can't have a heart for you, my nigga. You hear me? Motherfuckers see you bleeding out your mouth with a bullet in your throat and won't even, I'm talking about a laugh. You hear me? Conscious level low as hell. Moral compass is off. For real. And when you run into these people, you want to separate yourself from these type of people. You want to move around. Mm-hmm. When you meet these type of people, you want to move around. Some of y'all ask, how I know when I meet them? Fuck you mean how you gonna know when you meet them? They energy, they body language. Fuck you talking about? You speak to them, hey, how you doing? They don't say shit to you. That's how you know, motherfucker. You feel me? They staring at you all weird. You ain't even said nothing to you. They don't even know you. That's how you know. You got to pay attention. See, a lot of people don't pay attention no more because they too materialistically lost. They distracted. That's the world we live in, gang. That's the world we live in. HASSAN Campbell was just saying this on his live, my nigga. I'm talking about from the basketball distractions, football distractions, rap, the killings, the small shit, the big shit, the big CEOs getting killed, all that extra shit. Y'all notice how they stopped talking about the billionaire that died underwater? You feel me? In the little submarine thing, they stopped talking about that shit. They don't even speak about the billionaire that died underwater no more. They don't speak about the crypto billionaires that was dying. Boy, that shit is here and gone. Look, life is like TikTok now, my nigga. Everything is fast lived and everything is forgotten. You feel me? They make sure you forget it because the phones, my nigga, you ain't even got to remember a cell phone number. You go to jail right now, you ain't gonna remember no motherfucking cell phone number. Your phone got it. And you ain't got your phone locked up. You feel me? Your phone locked up in a property bag. So how the fuck you gonna remember anything? They make sure you don't. They make sure you don't remember the maps, how to navigate, because Google do it all. Google Maps got it for you. Nigga, you lose that shit and everything go bad for you, gang. You in a position you ain't never been in. How you gonna come on? So we gotta be smart for ourselves, man. Like HASSAN said, that's what he was saying. And I've been saying shit like this, gang. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like my platform ain't that big. I ain't gonna lie to you. But he was already saying that. Damn, where the big platforms at that supposed to be reaching out to the smaller platforms and you know what I'm saying? Helping them grow. Ain't nobody out there doing that, gang. You feel me? That's why I started doing that shit myself from a smaller platform. Like fuck these niggas. Because at the end of the day, motherfucker, we're gonna have to join forces anyway. We're gonna have to join forces anyway, gang. Simple as that. We're gonna have to join forces anyway. It's best to. It's best to. You feel me? But a lot of y'all, man, like I said, the knowledge don't even apply to you because it can't resonate with you. When the nigga speak this type of knowledge to you, you get to thinking the nigga talking that jumbo mumbo. You get to thinking the nigga talking outside his neck. Like, no, nigga, this ain't story time. A motherfucker really putting knowledge to your ears, nigga, whipping your head with knowledge. And all you got to do is understand it. Open your mind like a book, my nigga, and let me write on it. Simple as that. A lot of people don't want to let you do that because what? They already distracted. Their mind is already blown. They've been mind fucked years ago, and that shit stuck with them. You hear me? Ain't nothing you can tell. See, the thing is, you gotta stop believing in everything you see and start believing in everything you don't see. Start questioning all the things we've been told. That's the thing. You gotta start questioning everything you've been told in this life form, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you, everything. Some of y'all don't want to do that. You want to just go with the narrative. Okay, look, man, this is supposed to be like this. They said this is how it is going. This is like that. Leave it like that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Shut the fuck up. Bitch, it been broke. It been broke. Bitch, you got to fix it all. What the fuck you talking about? This is a puzzle life form. You hear me? And you niggas is puzzle pieces. You bitches is too. Y'all puzzle pieces, my nigga, and you getting put in places you don't belong. That's why you falling off the planet Earth. You getting put in places you don't belong. You hear me? Not by nobody else, by yourself, by your conscious mind, because that's what you think of and that's what you attract. You attract everything you think of. You hear me? You notice how every time you don't want something or you don't want nobody around or you don't want, you feel me, or you don't like a certain thing, you try to push it away so much that shit just keep coming back and it seems like it just won't go. That's why you attracting that, my nigga. Unconsciously you're attracting it. That's real life. So I learned how to not attract negativity. I learned how to, you know what I'm saying, focus on the positive. I learned how to take every negative situation and look, I basically take every negative situation, every negative card, and I flip it. And due to the fact that life works off the yin and yang, agenda, I flip the card. I understand when negativity come, flip that card to the positive side, gang. It's a lesson within that. It ain't always a loss. See, y'all take that shit as a loss. Hell no, that shit a lesson. And it's a lesson to teach. It's a good one too, man. Basic instructions before leaving Earth, like the Bible said. And a lot of people don't believe in all that extra shit. So I ain't gonna hit y'all with that. I'm a strong believer though, most definitely. I believe in the creator. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the powers of the universe too. I believe in frequencies too. That's how I know the frequency you niggas out there working on is low level. The frequency you niggas out there, working on, and you bitches out there working on, gang. Actually, you niggas got the little bitches working on these levels. Frequencies low as hell. Because a woman is she supposed to be a nurturer by heart. You know what I'm saying? She supposed to be a nurturer by spirit, my nigga. You feel me? She endure life. She gonna love life. But now you got women out here want to be man. They hating life. You got women out here not understanding how to be a woman. You hear me? You got women out here who hating other women. They don't want to get together with other women. You got women out here who hating on men. They telling each other, look, I can be by myself. Bitch, you can't produce by yourself. Just like a man can't produce by himself. You know what I'm saying? And if they show you or told you different, they playing God. You hear me? At the end of the day, this is the world we living in. And until we change that, gang, we ain't gonna get no different results. Everybody like, why the kids tripping? Cause y'all, look at y'all. Look at the babies having babies, my nigga. Ain't nobody from my generation, my nigga. All the newer generation, they fucked up. Sorry to y'all, man. No disrespect. Some of you motherfuckers got good mind states and good spirits. But at the end of the day, the other bunch, y'all fucked up. The other bunch, y'all fucked up for real. Y'all ain't doing nothing but killing each other. You can't wait to crash out. And like I said, it's only blacks. It's only blacks. You don't see no white boys out there at Marquette or UWM ready to crash out. Ain't no fucking Chinese boy at UWM ready to crash out, my nigga. It's only a black goofy motherfucker. It's only a black goofy motherfucker who want to earn some stripes, who want to show out for his boys. You feel me? Show out for the bitches. Them hoes don't even love the nigga. They gonna talk about the nigga soon they leave. It's only niggas like that, gang. And then they gotta go home and face themselves in the mirror and think about everything they did. I ain't really mean to do that. I think I went too hard. You think I went too far, self? Yup. Like dumbass niggas. And at the end of the day, like who teaching these niggas? Where they daddy at? What they mama showing them? They mama probably on the phone with another bitch talking about bitches and talking about jumping on another bitch, going to hate on another bitch. Like literally, gang. This the shit you see in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This the shit we live by. This the shit we live under. You know what I'm saying? These are the people we're around. Now, don't get it twisted. Everybody in Milwaukee ain't like that. It's some good motherfuckers. Shout out to 607 Unc. He be on Milwaukee people ass. You feel me? He be so on. He hate Chicken P. Shout out to Chicken P, man. Chicken P be doing this thing. Shout out Steve the Stoner too, man. I see you, gang. You feel me? You know, we got a lot of talented people in here in Milwaukee, but Unc 607, he be on this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good city, man. Even better people. It's just, you know, a few bad bunch, you know, and they seem to poison the rest. They seem to poison the other motherfuckers who ain't got a mindset like that. I know that I used to be a shorty, you know, when I was young, 13, 14, gang, I used to try to poison my group into doing bad shit, gang. We finna go do this. We finna go fuck somebody up. We doing this. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm older, I understand that. But see, once you get older, you got to understand it and stop it. You got to quit it. You got to put that shit, you got to put a dent in that shit, put a nail in it. You understand? Once you're aware of the problem, then you're able to change the problem. See, some people, they are not aware of the problem in their life because they so used to deflecting. They so used to denial. So, but once you're one of them people who are woke enough to be aware to your flaws and your problems, gang, then you got it. You the master of your life. Then shall you be able to change everything that happened in your life because you're aware of everything that's taking place, event by event, activity by activity. You feel me? Action by action. But just because it's taking place action by action don't mean it needs a reaction. Because I'm going to tell you why. Usually you're going to give it a bad reaction, a negative reaction. That ain't what the fuck you aiming for. You ain't aiming for a negative reaction always, every day, 24/7, 365 days a week. You ain't. You aiming for a better result. You aiming for a more positive result, a more cleaner, solutionated result. More cleaner, what you call that shit? Yeah, I think I said it right, gang. But you get the fucking picture. That's what you aiming for. You ain't aiming for the same results. A lot of y'all, that's what you getting from 2024, 23, 22, 21, 20 on down until the point you lose your life or people around you start dying, gang, because of the shit you did in your past. It's coming to hunt you because of the people you played, the bridges you burnt. You hear me? You got to think about that. Why black people don't think about that? Why my people don't think about that, gang? Another thing Hassan said too, like with artists, he was like, man, I notice how other artists would come on there and they say support my music and do this and that, but y'all never support the other artists' music that was already previously on the page. Bro, that shit take place in my city too, Hassan. You feel me? Shout out to Hassan Campbell, shout out to New York, but nigga, that shit take place in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Niggas don't support your shit. Niggas will look, listen, and all that extra shit they hide behind the doors. My brother was saying that Kruger Kamikaze was just saying this shit. He's like, man, niggas will watch. They'll watch, but at the end of the day, they not gonna say nothing. They ain't gonna let you know, gang, you doing a good job, my nigga. Keep that shit up. Gang, you going hard, my nigga. I support you. You feel me? Motherfuckers gonna sit back and watch and let you slip up. They gonna hate like a motherfucker. Oh, your bitch ass weak, nigga. Get your, I'm talking about, gang, this Milwaukee. You hear me? But it's like, why not do that? I support everybody, gang. Every time. I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm supporting. I ain't never been one of them cocky bragging niggas. Man, fuck niggas. Ain't nobody better than me. Man, I know I'm cold. Like, nigga, I know I'm cold. But at the end of the day, I also want everybody else to know they cold. I want everybody else to know their potential. So, hell yeah, nigga, I support my city. You always gonna hear me say shout out Chicken P. You always gonna hear me say shout out Steve Stoner. You always gonna hear me say shout out Webster X. You always gonna hear me say shout out to the most loyal Milwaukee artists. And I say loyal due to the fact they loyal to their craft, not to the city. To their craft. Now, if you loyal to your city, that's a plus. But nigga, being loyal to your craft, shit, that's discipline. Anybody with discipline is a person of success. Anybody with discipline refuse failure. You feel me? You ain't got no discipline in nothing, that means you shall fail in something. Like they say, you don't stand up for nothing, you should fall for everything. You don't got no discipline in nothing, you shall fail at something. That's always. You hear me? Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. At the end of the day, I feel like life is more, man. And you'll never know it's more until you start trying to experience more, until you start thinking more, until you start changing the way you think, changing the perspective of how you look at things, the outcome of, you know what I'm saying, what you want the result to be. Because a lot of times in our head, we already paint the results of what we think about shit. A lot of times we already give ourselves the outcome of what we think about shit due to the fact, I guess, stereotyping the situation. Maybe, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I think that's what a lot of us do, gang. You feel me? We'll come with these pre-created problems like created characters. These problems are created characters in our lives that don't gotta exist. You hear me? These problems are created characters in our lives that don't gotta exist. And at the end of the day, you let them exist as long as they've been living in your head. Then yes, nigga, they gonna grow a fireman, my nigga. They gonna grow all that shit, my nigga. They gonna grow a foundation in your shit. And then it control you. Now your emotions, the depressed side, the sad side, the hatred side, the envying side, that control you. You no longer can express or experience love, kindness, care. You feel me? We see that nowadays. A lot of niggas won't do shit for nobody. And I seen a nigga with a pocket full of money walk over a bomb. You feel me? Fuck you, nigga. Get your bitch ass, then have to know to spit on him. But in the same breath, gang, I told y'all before, I seen a bum outside. He asked me for $5. And I was like, shit, I ain't got five, gang. I got two. He was like, broke ass nigga, you bum ass nigga. Everybody that come through here, nigga, give me five. And I was tripped out, like, what the fuck? So this world crazy, but it was the heart that I had. I ain't give a fuck. Okay, yeah, you call me a bum ass nigga because I ain't have $5 to get to you. You a bum, you out here begging. Okay, I'll take that. You feel me? It was the heart. But when that nigga said that, like, you bitch ass, broke ass nigga, I asked you for five, not $2. Bro, you're on the street begging with a sign, my nigga. You got a whole sign. I'm the broke bum. You feel me? Like, man, what is this world coming to? At the end of the day, man, y'all better try to keep your people safe. Make sure your people, the young ones, man, even the older ones too, because you got some older ones who want to act young. Make sure they safe. Make sure they stand in the crib, they out the way. Make sure they get into, some type of business, investing, investing in themselves, creating, being an inventor, doing something positive, my nigga. Exchanging that time for something, that's valuable. And the only thing that's more valuable than money is family. You feel me? So make sure that's what's going on in your area. You hear me? Until then, man, until we meet again, man, I love y'all, man. I love everybody that tapped in, man. I am out.